Hello everyone! Welcome again to another edition of Storytime with Robbie. Hope you're all doing well and getting excited for Halloween and all that. Today I'm going to be reading you the last batch of Halloween themed books. So I'm going to be reading you Dino Halloween by Lisa Wheeler, and I will be reading you Trick or Treat by Haley Dawn, and I will be reading you Pug and Pig Trick or Treat by Sue Lowell Gallion. And I will be reading you Pete the Cat Trick or Pete by James Dean. Hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty, everybody. The first Halloween story I'm going to read you today is theme story I'm going to read you today is Dino Halloween by Lisa Wheeler. Here we go. Come, October nights are longer, moon looms bigger, winds blow stronger, air is crisper, leaves are falling, Dino Halloween is calling. Hay rides, pumpkins, so much fun, the dinos spot a field and run. Pick a pumpkin off the vine, Mimi hollers, this one's mine. Kumpi's choice is just his size. Someone want to help me, guys? Fat ones, thin ones, tall or wide. Apatosaurus can't decide. Back across the ground they race. Time to carve a pumpkin face. Some are cute and some are spooky. Truden's looks kind of kooky. Lugan Dunn has no finesse. He's smeared with pumpkin. What a mess. Grimace, grin, or smiling wide. Apatosaurus can't decide. At night, beneath the full moon shine, nervous dinos stand in line. They shiver at the shrieks and moans that echo from this haunted home. Each Patero hangs on to his twin. Patchy wears an anxious grin. They all hold hands and step right in. Ghosts and ghoulies, screams and bumps, flashing lights and jittery jumps, gruesome clowns and graveyard stones, skeletons with clacking bones, Triceratops is terrified, T-Rex squeals and runs outside, the others make it to the end. They know the spooks are just pretend. Costumes take a lot of thought. Some want homemade, some want bought. Raptor stuffs his clothes with hay. A scarecrow made the easy way. Maya makes bright wings herself. Gally crafts a magic elf. Triceria is a clown this year. T-Rex wears his hockey gear. The store explodes with Halloween frightful costumes, masks of green, Patch she tries on wigs and hats. The twins swoop down as vampire bats. Diplo likes the black feline. Aloe chooses Frankenstein. Pirate, penguin, beast, or bride. Apatosaurus can't decide. They head down to the costume ball. It's party time for one and all. Mimi plays the ring toss game. Wooza, she has the perfect aim. Apple bobbing makes a splash. The twins join the three-legged dash. This party's jumpin'. What a bash. Let's get down to the monster mash. Dinos, dancing dinos feel the beat, move their arms and stomp their feet. But it's soon time to trick or treat. Homes are decked for Halloween. Cobwebs set a spooky scene. Jack-o'-lanterns stand in rows. Eyes and grins cast eerie glows. There's a cauldron. There's a broom. Look, a witch's potion room. Dinos run from door to door for candy, yes, but so much more. Shiny apples, bags of chips, popcorn, balls, and waxy lips. The Patero twins get quite a scare. How'd a toothbrush get in there? Bush from hitting every street, the dinosaurs want something sweet. They stop to see Apatosaur. What do they spot inside his door? Question. A fretful giant on the floor. Chocolate bar or popcorn ball. Apatosaurus wants it all. Caramel swirls or candy corn. Apatosaurus feels quite torn. Tips the bucket, opens wide. Apatosaurus can't decide. The dinos walk home with their friends. They're sleepy as the evening ends. They drag their bags, they stretch and yawn. Halloween has come and gone. They look up to the harvest moon and hope their tummies still have room. 'Cause Dino Thanksgiving is coming soon. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The second Halloween themed book I'm going to read you today is one of 3 stories about characters going trick-or-treating. So this one is called Trick or Treat by Haley Dawn. Here we go. Michael has the heebie-jeebies, the worst you've ever seen, and there's one scary reason why. Today is Halloween. It's time to trick or treat in town. Excitement's in the air. His sister Meg is thrilled to bits. She loves a little scare. Meg yells, "Let's brave the deep dark night in search of something sweet." She skips up to a spooky house and shouts out, "Trick or treat!" Michael shivers, shakes, and quakes as out creep 8 long legs, but in a flash, the truth appears. It's just a boy, says Meg. The next door opens with a boo when Meg calls trick or treat. While Michael whimpers, Meg reveals a lady in a sheet. They trick or treat along the road, a monster at each door. Poor Michael trembles with each step. Boo! Ooh! Meg shouts, there's just one more! The final house sits on a hill. Its giant gates shut tight with warning signs that say, keep out, just scram, and dog will bite. They don't fool me. Meg boldly cries, there's still fun to be had, while Michael whispers to himself, I think poor Meg's got mad. The door swings open at their knock. Out streams a blazing light. From deep within there comes a scream that echoes through the night. It's just a group of skeletons. Meg jumps around with joy. The skittish skeletons cry out, oh no! A girl and a boy! But little Michael has a plan. He just knows just what to do. He grabs Meg's light and with a flash says, look, we're just like you. The skeletons gasp. It's clear to see they didn't need to fuss. They're just 2 little bags of bones. Skeletons just like us. The kids head home and wave goodbye as the trick-or-treating ends. Meg says, you're braver than you think, and look, you made new friends. Tucked up in bed, the children dream of monsters big and small. Now that Michael knows what's underneath, he'll make friends with them all. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The third story I'm going to read today is another story with characters going trick-or-treating. It's Pug and Pig. Trick or Treat by Sulawel Gallion. Here we go. This is Pug and Pig's home. This is Pug and Pig's scarecrow. These are Pug and Pig's pumpkins. And these are Pug and Pig's costumes. Pig likes the snug fit of her costume. She likes how her bones glow in the dark. She likes the mask that covers her face. Will anyone know who she is? Pig likes her costume very much. But Pig does not like his costume at all. His insides feel squished. His outsides feel squashed. He does not like the mask that covers his face. No one will know who he is. Pug does not like his costume until it is scattered all over the yard. Tonight is Halloween. This is Pig in costume, and this is Pug not in costume. Pug does not care about Halloween anymore. But Someone else does. Who will answer the door with Pig? Who will trick or treat with Pig? Who will go to the Halloween party and eat tasty tidbits with Pig? Pug gets an idea. His idea is in the muddy corner of the backyard. Splat! Why? Who is this? Perhaps it is Pig's. It is Pig's shadow. Look, Pig answers the door with her shadow. Pig goes trick-or-treating with her shadow. Pig goes to the Halloween party and eats tasty tidbits with her shadow. Pig likes Halloween. And so does Pug. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The last story I'm going to read you today is Pete the Cat, Trick or Pete by James Dean. Here we go. It's Halloween. Pete the cat is excited to go trick-or-treating in his superhero costume. I hope nothing too spooky happens, says Pete. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We'll have our flashlights. Let's go trick-or-treating, says Pete. Boom! Pete and his dad walk outside. Whoosh! It's just an owl. That wasn't too spooky, says Pete. The wind rustles the leaves. Pete sees something moving in the tree. They arrive at a neighbor's house. Pete rings the bell. He hears a strange sound coming to the door. Boo! Meow! Trick or treat, welcome! It's just Callie, Pete says. She's not too spooky. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there is something in the yard. Phew! It's just a scarecrow, says Pete. That's not too spooky. Pete rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. Happy Halloween! At the next house, there is something glowing on the steps. Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard. Cool, says Pete. Jack-o'-lantern. Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. Happy Halloween. It's Pete's teacher. One piece of candy each, she says. Suddenly, they hear something behind them. What was that? Asked Callie. Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not spooky, but groovy. One last house and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. Pete rings the bell. Ding dong! Yikes! It's a spooky ghost, screams Pete. Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. Callie and Pete get treats and hugs. trick or treating wasn't too spooky at all. It was actually full of sweet surprises. Happy Halloween! The end. Alrighty, everybody. Really hope you enjoyed this last batch of Halloween-themed books. It has been so much fun doing Halloween-themed books for the last few weeks. I really hope you enjoyed them. Thank you so much again for joining me and for watching. It is always a pleasure being with you and reading to you. Please comment on the videos as always, including this video, and let me know what you think of the pics. I always like to hear your feedback. Have an awesome rest of your day and an amazing Halloween, and I will see you here on the next edition of Story Time with Robbie. Happy Halloween! I will see you next time. Bye!